Harcourts Radar & Co auction at number 51 Kentucky Drive in Epping. My name is Robert Osimo and I proudly represent the company of Harcourts Radar & Co. Joined here today by some of my award-winning team in blue. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Ivan, Jim, Annie, Rob, and of course Mr. Balsing, who's inside at the moment, but who no doubt you've had the great pleasure of meeting throughout the marketing campaign. Buyers, let me share with you the following announcements which in place can be bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer, and the signing of that contract to take place here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in 30 to 90 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything's in there, everything's quite clear. Buyers, with my highest recommendation, what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. One of the most sought after locations in Epping, and for very good reason, because location is key when you're buying real estate. And here in Kentucky Drive, we have access to a wonderful array of infrastructure, easy access to good quality schools, not only primary and secondary, but also tertiary education close at hand. Epping Station, a short stroll away, providing simple access into the city, and of course plenty of shopping options, not the least of which is Pacific Epping, and you also have Dalton Village close at hand. Ticks absolutely every single box in terms of location. Add to that a comfortable home, well looked after, comfortable for today, plenty of room for you and your family to add your own touches on over the years. A great opportunity for you and your family today to bid, buy and get the salt sticker up. If that is your goal, buyers, right now is the opportunity to reserve that right. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 51 Kentucky? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, I'm in your hands. Start me where you like, buyers. This is your moment, your time. I've had my say, time for you to have yours now. Instructions are clear. We have a very reasonable reserve price in a bid to meet you in the market here today and get the property sold. So if you'd like to achieve that same end, right now is the time to stake your claim, buyers. This is an opportunity to start from a position of strength. Perhaps look all the other potential buyers in the eye and say, no, the keys are mine. You've got that chance now, buyers, and I'm going to make it nice and easy for you. I'll start with a vendor bid at $650,000 and we'll go from there, and that's bargain basement buying at that. At $650,000 now, I'll invite participation in rises of 25. Can I say $675 in the rise? At $650,000. At $650,000, going to be 25 on top. At $650 the bid. At $650,000 for the first call at $650. Are we done?
675.
At 75 now, 675. Welcome and best of luck at 75 now. There's the bid in the centre. The opportunity with you all. At 675,000 now, fairly been offered to make it 700 in the rise. At 675 the bid. At 675,000, fairly been offered now. 675 the bid. If you've come to buy, there's the competition. Let me know. At 675 now, first call at 675 for done. At 675,000 for the second call at
676.
I'm not taking one at the moment, sir, but I appreciate that you're trying. At 675,000, at 675, third, final call at 675,000. Are we done? I won't take 5. I'm asking for 25, but I'm happy to shorten my stride to 10 if it helps, Rob. At 675, can we make it 85 in the rise? At 675,000 now. And 85 now, I think so. 685 in the bids behind now. At 685,000, the same courtesy at 10 if you like. At 685, can I say 695 now? Or perhaps even better, round me off to 7. At
695.
At 695 now. 695. Was that a bid, sir? At 695,000, fairly been offered bids here in front. Against you across the road at 95 and 705 to call. At 695,000, fairly been offered now at 695. At 695,000, fairly been offered once at 695,000, all done. At 695,000, second call at 695 the bid.
700.
Done. I'm taking 10, sir. 600 at 705 now at 705. At 705 now, fairly been offered at 705. At 705, bid back there, 715, the call at 15 got. At 715,000. At 715,000, give you the first opportunity, so if you like at 10. At 15, got to be 25 in the rise. At 715,000, bids here in front. At 715, against you behind, and you here, sir. At 715,000, fairly been offered now. At 715, the bid. At 715,000, fairly been offered. At 20, I will shorten my stride and get you involved at 20, and I'll give you the same courtesy again at 5. At 720 now, make it 725. At 25 now, courtesy now at 5, so if you like. At 725 the bid, 30 if you like behind. At 725,000, fairly been offered. At 725, at 725,000, fairly been offered now at 725. First call at 725,000, all done. Second call at 725, done, finished. Third call, sir, at 725, bids there across the road. At 26, I'm taking 5, sir. At 725, make it 30 in the rise. Can I say 30 now at 725? The bid's there at 725,000. At 26, I'll tell you what, can I say 27.5? Let's compromise. At 27.5, welcome back at 27.5. At 30 now, the quick retort at 30, at 730,000. See, sir, when you give a low bid, it helps the competition come along quickly. Big bids say to the competition, I'm buying this. Give me the keys at 730,000. The bid's there, it's against you at 730 now. At 730,000, fairly been offered at 730 the bid. At 730,000, at 40, that's the way, sir. Big bids, buy property at 740,000. If you don't bid me now,
45.
At 45 now, at 745. At 745, sir, we are on the market and selling. If you don't bid me now, you do miss out. At 745, I'm not going inside. There's no halftime break. My instructions are clear. They are to sell at 745,000. We're on the market. We sell at 745. Bids here. Keys are here. If you've come to buy, show me your interest now or forever hold your peace, because we play for keeps at 746, at 746, we're not going to walk away for one. At 50 now, at 750,000, at 750, so we're on the market. This is the time for a big bid. At 750, bids here, keys are here, and we're selling at 750,000. Make absolutely no mistake about it. We sell here today at 750 the bid. Bids here, keys are here. Once at 50, done. Twice at 750, done, finished. Third, final call at 50, all done, all finished, all silent and out at 750,000. So I know you didn't get the opportunity. We've moved a little bit quick for you.
Next one.
Definitely thank you very much for your participation here today. At 750,000, sir, you done? At 750, I'm about to sell there across the road.
They want it.
Need to know? You just got to want it more, sir. At 750,000, the bid's there. At 751, at 751,000, at 751 the bid, at 750, at 52 now, at 752, at 752, you got them down to $1,000 bid, so they were bidding big before. At 752 now, at 752,000, might take a big bid to break the gridlock. At 50. At 755, at 755, at 755, and we're back there now. Can I say 60? At 755,000, fairly been offered now. 755 the bid, make it 60 in the rise. At 60 got. At 760,000 now. At 760, and we're back here at 760 the bid. At 760,000, fairly been offered, definitely done now. At 760,000, thank you very much, sir, for your spirited bidding here today. At 760 the bid, we're on the market. We sell at 760,000. Bids here, keys are here at 760. Make absolutely no mistake about it. We are selling here today at 760 for the first call at 760,000. Done. Second call at 760 the bid. Done. Finished. Third. Final call at 760. All done. All finished. Silent out at 760,000. Definitely done there, sir. We are. Need to know? Yes or no? Selling. Selling, selling. So, congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourt Strata and Co auction. Have a great weekend. See you again soon. Thank you. Congratulations.